April 9th, 2021. What does that mean? The first day of the 14th edition of the Indian Premier League. Of course, the first game is between the defending champions Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore. And because it's the IPL, we are here to give you our fantasy pick of the first game of the tournament opener. But before I get there, here's a quick look at why you should download the Fan Fight app and start making your teams. Here's a quick look.
It's match day. Play fantasy cricket now. Get up to 2.5 crores daily and lots more. 20 times more. Win big on Fan Fight. This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Well, action-packed tournament opener. This is going to be right. Virat Kohli versus Rohit Sharma. RCB versus Mumbai Indians. And of course, remember that last T20I game between India and England with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma opened together. And what a stunning assault that was on the English bowling attack. And Virat Kohli did drop hints that he could do that more often and more regularly in T20 internationals. And possibly he'll also open in the IPL. And he's done that in the past with great results. So, well, like I said, an action-packed tournament opener, superstars of international cricket and some superstars of the Indian team, good friends. There's great camaraderie also among these super duper players. But once they cross the line in Chennai for that opening game of IPL 2021, they will leave that camaraderie behind them and really go hard at each other. So what kind of players are we looking at? High voltage, high quality, top draw cricketers. Virat Kohli, he's of course been in stunning form against England. He scored heaps of runs in that T20I series. Rohit Sharma was on fire in that series decider between India and England. Hardik Pandya is going to be part of the Mumbai Indians playing 11. Well, and the good news is that he's also started bowling in T20s. He did not quite bowl in the first two ODIs against England. He did, however, he was pressed into service with the ball in the series deciding one-day international. But it's great news for Mumbai Indians. It's great news for Indian cricket fans that Hardik Pandya is back to bowling. Of course, he's in great hitting form, that man. And of course, Ishan Kishan, who smashed a scintillating half-century on T20 debut, and Surya Kumar Yadav, who also was in fine form in his very maiden international series for India. So what kind of team are we looking at? Are we packing it up with superstars? There's, of course, Ishan Kishan, there's Surya Kumar Yadav, Jasprit Bumrah making a comeback into competitive cricket. Remember, he had taken time off to get married, but he is now back at work. So here's a quick look at our fantasy pick selected by our experts on sports today. I'll quickly read out that list to you, and here goes. Well, there's of course Ishan Kishan, there's AB de Villiers, there's Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rajat Patidar, the uncapped India cricketer, Washington Sundar, Hardik Pandya, Mohammad Siraj, Trent Bolt, and Jasprit Bumrah. So you've seen what our experts have done there. It's a very well-balanced team. Of course, you're free to look into this team, make your own picks, of course, and you know where to play. It's all flashing on your screens right now. Fan Fight, right? That is your destination for fantasy cricket this season. It's plenty. There's plenty more coming up. There'll be plenty of tips. Of course, AB de Villiers, the 360-degree man. That man can just play the most outrageous shots in the game, right? And then you have Virat Kohli, Mr. Consistent. He's been in stellar form in the T20 series against England. So you'll expect more of the same from the India and the RCB captain Rohit Sharma. Then there are some absolutely brilliant performers in this game. If you look at both sides, it's just amazing what these cricketers can do. Washington Sundar, Mohammad Siraj on their maiden test tours in Australia, they showed what they are made of as well. Washington Sundar was startlingly impressive on debut, as was Mohammad Siraj. Just great to watch. Great to see what these guys can do. And here's another quick look at the fantasy team that our experts have picked up for you. Here's that flashing on your screen again. Ishan Kishan, AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rajat Patidar, Washington Sundar, Hardik Pandya, Mohammad Siraj, Trent Bolt, and Jasprit Bumrah. Of course, those three pacers. So there's three pacers in that side, one all-rounder in Hardik Pandya, another all-rounder in Washington Sundar. So that balances up your team in terms of points as well as the playing roles. Well, that's the fantasy pick for the first game. There'll be plenty more right through the IPL. Do keep watching us on Sports Today. Do watch out this space on Sports Today. Please subscribe to the platform, subscribe to Sports Today. Join us for all our shows, pre-match analysis, post-match analysis, exclusive interview stats. There will be plenty. And of course, fantasy picks. There'll be breaking news on Sports Today. We've been able to get you all the news and all the interviews and all the updates before anyone else. And that is your destination. Sports Today should be your destination for the Indian Premier League 2021. Thank you so much for joining us. All the best with your team selection for fantasy cricket. And do not forget to download Fan Fight, where you get to make your own team. And let us just have a great IPL, all of us. Thank you for watching this segment.